I have Nuremberg laws from.
We're all gonna get a tattoo. Yeah. What do you think about getting a Chinese symbol for brother?
When Hitler took power in 1933, less than 1% of the German population was Jewish.
My second cousin did it. It looks sweet.
Yeah, a lot of people do it right up on the back.
Nuremberg laws were created to discriminate against the Jews and strip them of their rights. Here is a scene from The Triumph of the Will. Shows German woman greeting Hitler after his arrival in Nuremberg. The Nuremberg laws created ways for Germans to take rights away from the Jews. The Nuremberg race laws of 1935 deprived German Jews of their rights of citizenship, giving them the status of subjects in Hitler's Reich, says the history place writers. Jews were unable to vote and were forbidden from holding a place in office. In 1937 and 1938, the government forbade Jewish doctors to treat non-Jews and revoked the license of Jewish lawyers to practice law. Here, a Jewish doctor treats a patient. In mid-October, new laws were enforced. This law forbade marriage of a Jew to an Aryan. According to the article Nuremberg race laws, the laws excluded German Jews from Reich citizenship and prohibited them from marrying or having sexual relations with persons of German or related blood. Hitler wanted to keep the blood pure and not have it disturbed by the Jewish blood. Brian Mark Rigg wrote the laws issued on September 15, 1935, approved by Hitler, personally deprived Jews of citizenship. Prohibited Jewish households from having German youths under the age of 45. Prohibited any non-Jews German from marrying a Jew. And outlawed sexual relations between Jews and Germans. In this graph, it shows the percentage of Jews in Germany in 1880. The turquoise represents the Jews. As you can see, there's only a small amount of the population that was Jewish. The laws did not define you for your religious beliefs. The Nuremberg laws defined a Jew as a person with 3 or 4 Jewish grandparents, and says Jessica Court. Here the black dots represent a Jew. The white dots represent an Aryan or a German. An Aryan and or a German cannot be married together, but if they are, they would create a Jewish baby. And the graph goes on to show different possibilities of marriage and the parents of a Jew, and if you were a Jew. The article, The German Master Race, states the Aryan race is tall, long-legged, slim. The race is narrow-faced with a narrow forehead, a narrow, high-built nose, and a lower jaw, and a prominent chin. The skin is rosy bright and the blood shines through. The hair is smooth, straight, and wavy, possibly curly in childhood. The color is blonde. Nuremberg laws were created to discriminate against the Jews and strip them of their rights. It also laid the foundation for the next 10 years of racial policies. Many refused to obey the Nazis, sometimes by sitting on an Aryan bench instead of Jewish bench. These people who resisted could have been beaten or put in jail, maybe even sent to a concentration camp. These laws resulted in the burning of the Jewish synagogue, a tremendous number of job loss, and the persecution of over 5,860,000 Jewish victims, some that weren't even Jews.